G'day, welcome along to tennis.com.au. The Australian Pro Tour is back and resuming this week. We've got 2 clay court events up in Queensland. Mark Hanley has joined us to take a look ahead at the first event, which is in Ipswich. And Mark, you've been up there for the last couple of weeks. Great conditions and great place for a Pro Tour event.
Yeah, it is. They've got 12 fantastic clay courts at the George Older Tennis Centre there in Ipswich. So we've had the last 4 weeks with the 12s and 14s National Clay Court Championships, and 2 Grade 4 Junior ITFs just kicked off. So the courts have had a lot of hit on them in the last 4 weeks. So the pros are in town now.
All right, let's take a look at the men's side of things. And the top seed in the men's draw is Bryden Klein, who has a tricky first round match.
Yeah, he does. It's going to be interesting. Mark Richards is going to be his opponent. He's a wild card into the event. And Mark, of course, won the Gallipoli Youth Cup last week. So, and a finalist in the Grade 4 prior to that. So he's in some good form. And it'll be a good test for Mark just to see where he's at. But I'd expect Bryden to be too classy there.
Who else have we got to keep an eye on in the men's draw?
Yeah, I think you've got the AIS scholarship holders. Jason Kubler's come through in qualifying. Luke Saville's a wild card after being stuck in Europe and missing the Junior Davis Cup qualifying. He's in there. So I think both of those boys are good. You're looking also at Andrew Gregory, Josh Crow. Those stalwarts of the tour are also there.
Bryden Klein, definitely the man to beat, I think. Of course, winning a Futures Tour event only a few weeks ago. On the women's side of things, top seed Shannon Golds back on Australian shore, ranked 214 in the world, and hard to beat in the women's side?
Yeah, I think so. It's 214, and I reckon this is Shannon's first event as top seed on home soil. So she's going to be great. Sally Pearce is there. She's always dangerous, and she's number 3rd seed. She's looking to take her game to the next level. One thing that I'm really looking forward to is the debut on the professional circuit of young Ashley Barty. She turned 14 on Saturday, so she gets in by a couple of days. And she, of course, won the 14s, 16s and an ITF Grade 4 and lost the final of the Gallipoli last week. So she's in on a wild card and plays seasoned Caroline of the Dartchak of Victoria. So I'm be very keen to see Ashley perform there.
24 consecutive victories, not a bad month.
No, it's pretty good.
Now, we see so much of them on hard court, so many of the Pro Tour events not played on clay. We've got 2 this week and next week. Next one's up in Bundaberg. On the women's side of things, is there anyone whose strength is clay court tennis?
Yeah, I think you can just throw a blanket over it. I would have said that Jessica Moore would be a huge chance on the clay courts, but obviously she's out and withdrawn. You throw a blanket over the top of this whole field. You've got Shannon in there who's okay. Monica Vainet's in there. Sally, as I mentioned. A couple of the Japanese girls are in there and have got some good court craft. They're questionable on the surface though. And actually Sally playing Aisling Sumner first round is going to be a test for her if she can get over that. But yeah, I wouldn't suspect there'd be one that's super talented on the clay than someone else.
All right, your tips, men's and women's, very quickly. Ipswich this week, Bundy next week.
Yeah, I'm going to go Bryden. I think he's a class above in the field there. I can't see anybody knocking him off. And in the girls, I'm going to tip Monica Vainet to come through and win in Bundaberg. In Ipswich and Bundy, but we'll see how she goes.
All right, I'll go Bryden and Sally Pearce in mine in the women's side of things. Take nothing away from Shannon Gold's top seed. Will definitely be at the business end. But that's it. We've got the City of Ipswich Men's and Women's International this week. We'll bring you all the results every day here on tennis.com.au. Back again next week to take a look at the second Pro Tour event in April, the Bundaberg International. See you then.